A dance hall groupie sees me. Oh, Jahfari pressure fall off. He ain't got nothing going on. Look at him. I mean, I'm a work clothes. Me used to wear a dicky suit like me. I work. I police here. Them time they me in the streets. That's before I caught my case.
Yeah.
And I laugh. I mean, I said, yeah. As God, a father God. She see me the next day, St. John. And I'm a black Benz. How far draws me take off?
Yeah, one.
Let them keep talking. Whoa, bark if you're barking. Oh yes, let them talk, keep them talking. Hey, we're gonna keep them talking. Laugh when they're talking, yeah. We've got a lot more coming.
Hey, this is your host, Jahfari Pressure, bigging up the family. And my co-host, my love, Lips. What's up, my dear?
Y'all know what time it is. Big up the family. Anywhere them stand up, sit down, or lay down. That is it.
So today, what are we talking about?
First, let's talk about why I even came here. You guys, I literally just got off of work. And I love Jahfari to death. And if it don't involve food, I don't usually really get up out of my bed, right?
Facts.
And he begged 2 more times, and then he said...
Actually 3.
3 okay. And then he said, the person keeping the podcast loves your vibe. I said, you don't even know if they know me. He goes, of course they know you. Shawnee. I go, 876? Yes, shut the front door. Put the same underwear I had on earlier. Tights.
Because you know he got me out twice. This is the second time he had an interview on my job site in my work clothes and was like, yo,
that's love.
You have to be there. So I'm like, you know what?
That's love right there.
Yes, it is.
So they said Shawnee 876. I'm like, okay. Now let me go real quick into how I know Shawnee 876. I don't know if y'all know Shawnee 876 before he was Shawnee 876. I knew him when he was just Shawnee, right? We talking about, this is 2024. We talking about maybe 16, 15, 14, you know?
About right.
So when they told me about even his event that he invited me to, that I saw him, I'm like, you don't know Shawnee? I'm like, no. Am I supposed to know who he is?
Because they didn't put the 876.
They didn't know, but they put 876. I don't know him as that. I know him as Shawnee. So when I said, why would I don't even know who that is. When me see him picture, I say, I'm going to hear the song. I said, no. My friend, clean up noise, no blood. No. I said, this is not Shawnee who barely spoke.
Didn't talk.
Family, anywhere you saw him.
Very respectful.
Manners to the pinky toe upon him foot.
Very.
Can't tell, said 2 women raised him, granny and his mother in him life.
Facts.
And I was just so, I even said it to him. I went back, I messaged him, and I was like, flabbergasted. Am I lying, Shawnee? I was like, this is you? This you the same? He was like, yes, Lips, come to my event. I couldn't believe it. I was beyond overjoyed and happy for him.
Facts.
So let's talk about, that's how he got me here. No
Facts. Facts. So it was like, you know, I'm like, yo, you know them are gonna talk me. I mean, I'm a work clothes. Them are gonna say, yo, him fall off, which I don't care. It's life. But
any Yemen that said
it's real. We're being real. So I support anything he doing. I love what he doing. I love
says that you look like you fall off in your work clothes is not a legal citizen. But carry on.
So I know you wanted to interview me, so I felt like you were the perfect person and the only person that could interview me. So let's go.
First of all, let's talk about who Jahfari Pressure is, right? And even now today.
Interesting.
I feel like even now today, if you said, I'm throwing a party February 17th, Itagaram. You know why? They hate you, yes. I'm not denying that. The same hate goes for me, but it's more fear than hate. It's because they can't beat you. Instead of joining us, they rather fear us in a corner, and that's all right. But if you put your name on something If Christmas we party, they show your Christmas party. That ram, and I ask Christ. What really made you say I give up? Other than the hate, because even during the hate, you stood up. You come when you stop keep party. I just said to Shani, you come on people dance and you buy out them bar. You hand out $100 when you came to the events on purpose. Other than the eat, can you get that regardless?
Well, I'm gonna say this to you, right? Remember, my last party was Spice and Bungie Garland. Before that party, I stopped 2 years.
Yes, I remember.
So I had stopped. Before the 2 years I stopped, I did Gully Bop and Kamani Marley. First person to bring a Marley to Jersey. So I had an incident why I stopped. Very dangerous incident that made me say, yo, my life is more important than this. And I don't want to hurt nobody and I don't want nobody to hurt me.
You.
I start getting inboxes like, yo, you got to come back. You got to come back. You got to come back. So I'm like, which you were one of them. Sean Storm, my cousin, one of my right hands, like, yo, let's do it. And, a couple of my other patrons and friends was like, yo, you need to come back. So I thought about it and I'm like, Spice. Let's bring Spice, Bungie Garland. We put it together.
Ram sure.
You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. It was a movie, all different Bajans,
Ram
Trini,
sure.
Guyanese, everybody.
Sure.
It was the floor was shaking usually.
It was.
And I missed it, but I lost a lot of friends and a lot of hate because it was like, yo, he throwing 4 parties a year. What? But I did it quarterly. It was like a business. Every 3 months, we threw a party. You know what I mean? And I felt like...
You didn't throw parties. You threw events.
Thank you.
There was never dibby, fubble double, small, water dung. If you didn't have an artist, you were giving away diamond earrings.
I forgot about that.
You were giving away dogs.
Cars.
He gave away a dog, a Yorkshire poodle, I think.
A Yorkie. A miniature Yorkie.
A miniature Yorkie. You were...
Gave away a BMW.
Let's talk about that. I'm glad you talked about the car.
Okay.
Let's go into that car situation.
Okay.
Per se.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of things being said. The person who won the car now start. It start.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's why I had to bring you as the host.
It
okay, let's go there.
It start and stop. Wait, no. Me hear you fix it one time, because you go live. This time when they did have your Spice under your foot bottom, everything they said you was soldier boy to them, right?
Facts.
You fix it one time, she come back again. What was that situation?
Okay. So let's start over. One day I was sitting and I'm like, yo, I want to do something different. And actually the first time I saw the idea, it was in New York. And I'm like, this is interesting. But I think it was Jabba. And it was a 3 series. And I had a 7 series at the time. And I went to my mechanic and he fixed the 7. And he's like, yo, I got this 5 series of it. I'm like, yo, sell it to me. He's like, yo, I'm going to sell you the 5 series. I'm like, yeah, I want it. I want to give it away. He's like, yo, I got 90,000 and it's such and such. Wow. He's like, I'm like, yeah, I'll give it away. He's like, I was like, how much you want for it? He's like, give me 6,000. I'm like, I'll give you 55. He was like, it needs a fuel pump. I'm like, okay, buy the fuel pump. He's like, you want an aftermarket or OEM? I'm like, yo, I don't care. Just put a fuel pump in the car.
Right.
I'm just giving it away. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, how you going to give it away? I'm like, when the people pay to come to the party, they get a free ticket. They're not even going to buy the raffle. It's a free ticket.
It's a free, yeah.
It was $25 to get in the party.
Yeah.
I bought the car. The car was mint. Took it to the car wash. I drove the car for 2 weeks because at the time I owned the dealership. So I had the plate. I made sure the car was good.
Banky drove that shit around.
Banky drove it. We both drove it. The car was great.
Yeah.
So now she wins the car. She thinks it's a gimmick. I'm like, I'm going to drop the car to your house.
Yeah.
You don't have a plate,
remember.
and I'm not going to give you my dealer plate.
Right.
Drops the car to the house. Actually, it's interesting. It's Dave Jungler's sister.
Look at that.
So she wins the car. when she wins the car, she starts driving the car. She calls me. I said, don't worry, bring it to the shop.
I remember.
Took it to the shop. I fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Car was driving great.
Yeah.
Boom. She
About
called me
2
back.
weeks.
Oh, I got to pay for the registration and this. I'm like, it's the tax.
It's your
You got the
car.
car for free.
Yeah.
You got to pay the tax. I can't pay it for you.
Yeah.
She called me complaining about that. I said, ma'am, you got the car for $25.
Literally.
You can sell me back the car. I said, listen, I'll give you $4,000 for the car. No, I want the Beamer. It's a BMW. Come to find out, you remember Sam?
Yeah.
In construction, tall boy Sam? It's his baby mother. So he says to her, give me the car. She says no. She end up giving the car to her uncle. When she calls me, she's like, first she tries to get me to fix it. I said, ma'am, I gave you the car for free.
Yeah, no more than that.
The uncle fixes it. The fuel pump, he's driving it to this day. So because she didn't want to buy a BMW fuel pump, she got it for free.
Wow.
But it's entitlement.
Wow.
So let me ask you this question.
Go.
Do you think I should have fixed the fuel pump?
No. Because after the first week when she got it and claimed something was wrong, she went live. You went live with the car. I'm fixing this problem. After that, that's on you, sis. You didn't pay. You paid $0 for anything.
But you see how
30 days after the registration, insurance, that's on you. You didn't pay for anything.
But you see how people feel entitled.
I don't even think it's entitlement.
But why I'm gonna say that? She went live
Several hundred times.
to make me look bad when you got something for free.
Several times she went live.
Interesting.
That was crazy because I didn't even. That reason why I even asked, because I'm saying I remember that was an issue. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, I don't consider it entitlement. I just feel like, Jahfari, you have set yourself above the rest. Because if someone else would have given her that car, they would have never heard from her again.
Oh, I get it now. So because it was me,
You're
it was
pressure.
okay. I understand.
It's you. It has nothing
So
to do with.
he could fix it. But at the
Nothing to do
time,
with
her
anything.
brother was somebody of status to what I was told, correct?
Okay.
All right, I'm not gonna put you on the spot. Let's
No.
leave that
You
alone.
see my face? Because it's never a spot for me.
Okay, scratch that
Oh.
because me and him cool. So we gonna
No,
leave that
no.
alone.
I'm just saying for anybody. No, not him
Okay,
specific. I'm just meaning
okay,
anyone.
okay,
It's
okay.
never a spot. That's why I just turned my head, because everybody of them time.
Correct.
Right?
Which they do.
And today I wouldn't ask you, do you miss dance hall? You're not missing nothing.
No,
What you would do is waste time.
basically.
Dance hall is trash right now.
And why do you think it's trash? What is missing?
I wouldn't even say unity anymore, because I'm over the fact that people say fighting for a date or you should respect my date. I was born June 2nd, 1979. You know how many people was born on that same goddamn day? I don't own that
Facts.
shit. I don't own that. You know, not even your birthday or your own. It would be a matter of respect for one. Never because, that person is somebody or they had their event 13 years straight. I don't give a shit. I feel respect you. I have to look into myself and say, damn, let me not do this on this day when this person been having a party since dinosaur ages. My shit gonna flop. You understand what I'm saying? If people thought about the mathematics and didn't just always want to fight each other, you wouldn't have to have 7 dances a year. One person wouldn't have to have 7 dances. You wouldn't have to.
Why do you think they have so much dances?
Because they're not making any money. It's not like before. It's not like you keep 2 parties a year, tops. Everybody expects you to keep something for your birthday. You know, Caribbean people call it enough, right? So you throw something for your birthday, big something for your birthday, and you make your money, right? Understandable. So if you go outside of that or feel like you need to have an event with a theme or an event, another one just cooking or another one for represent Smaddy, I don't see it. It doesn't doesn't make sense because it's the same people.
Facts.
When I was in Missouri for Valiant the other day, I saw hundreds of people from New York. Something that I wouldn't see in New Jersey. I see the same cartoon cutout character figures that I see everywhere in Jersey. Them there, the CM players. The CM players. And the same $200 that I would spend in a party, right now I can go to Miami for $200.
So let me ask you this question. With all the promoters that you knew, not now, then give me the top 5 that brung out different people from different cities. Or different states back then.
All right, folks gonna be mad.
Interesting.
But Jahfari is definitely there.
Woo, thank you. I wasn't looking for that because you was my friend.
No, okay. and you know me, because if you do something stupid, I'm gonna say that shit.
Yes, you do. Wow. Chastise me.
Right. 2, believe it or not, Amina Unruly.
Facts.
Back then.
Facts.
Yeah, they fought her out of her spot.
Facts.
Patrice Unforgettable.
Crazy.
Not gonna take it away
Freaky
from her.
girl.
Again, me not have to be friends. Me not have to be friends with a girl or a boy. Me not have to be a friend.
Go ahead. So where we at? We at 3?
3, yeah.
You don't think Bottles R Us?
Oh, definitely. Entrepreneur. Sorry.
Okay.
Definitely. I should have said them second. Them boys dressed up in suits for nothing. They
but
got
you
on
know
my
what?
nerves. I thought they was hot.
I'm not going to be...
Oh, your clothes not stifling, bro.
But I'm not going to be biased. And I'm going to say this, and I don't want people to, because they're going to say that.
What?
I used to see Banky have people climbing up walls to come to his parties.
Let me tell you about Banky real quick.
And I was mad at Don Diva when I don't want to say, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to say that. But we fell out over that because I felt like I should have won that. But we're going to leave that alone. I'm just saying because he had Spider-Man.
That's sibling war on the steel to that.
Yeah, we're going to stay out of that one now because I think that kind of slowed him down.
But let me tell you about Banky and why Banky is New Jersey's landmark.
Facts.
Banky, literally, just like Jimmy Spliff carries Sound Clash for Jersey on his back.
Facts.
Banky carries sound for New Jersey, period.
Yeah.
Music on his back.
But other selectors not going to get that to him.
They don't have to.
Okay.
Because his bookings speak for itself. None of these DJs have played on that boat that they play for 7 days every year. Banky's been on it twice.
What's that, Love and Harmony?
The Love on Something.
Love and Harmony, correct.
None of y'all DJs, let's get into it since you touched it. Let's get into it. None of y'all ain't packed a bag and went to a different country, 2 or 3 of them in a 4-day period. None of y'all.
It's getting deep.
None of you. None of you from New Jersey. None of you. The only person that kind of come close, and he's not really from Jersey, he's from New York, is Kid and Entourage.
So Kid is not from, I thought Kid was.
They from New York.
No, Entourage is from Jersey. I thought Kid was from
Entourage
Patterson.
probably just got a house here and sleep here.
I thought Kid was from.
Do you listen to what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's
getting interesting.
That's the only people that come, because I see DJ Kid and Entourage get booked in
But you
some
know, as
places.
big as people thought I was, and I thought I was at one point, Kid never took none of my bookings. Why is that?
I'm going to explain. Kid and Entourage are fashion DJs.
But
hold on.
Oh, shit. Interesting.
They're fashion selectors. They get dressed up.
So they get dressed up not to come for a top?
Let me finish.
Okay.
And the amount of group chats that they're in, hey guys, love you. Small as you are, love you. Not small as in stature, I mean height. Anyway.
Yeah, because they are.
Yeah. They big guys. They there. They just small.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I mean? Anyway. There are groups that they're in and they're associates.
Oh, is that what it is?
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Magnificent just happened.
Love Magnificent.
Love them guys.
Love
that event.
Love it.
That event they're the only guys to come after you to do it.
I love it.
I
love it. I just went to the party. It was amazing.
Amazing.
And I haven't been out. I can't tell when somebody got me.
But I want you to answer me this. Because
damn,
they
but
are
excuse
part
me,
of,
but not to cut you though.
Go for it.
Go back to Kid and them, but I've not been out long. Bottles are $200. I'm like, yo, bottles are $200.
First of all,
and
$250.
$250.
Oh, I'm about to
Where
say.
the hell I been?
It depends on what. Yeah, you won't be going up in there spending 4 racks. Because that's what it is right now. And what's funny enough, big up my fake rich friend them. We're out of the case them before I have them drop off at the club, so it look like say about big up you. Yeah.
Really? So all that promoter make money if them drop it off.
It's their friend. It's their
Me
friend.
not depend on that.
And that's the problem. You're answering your own question. So they're friends of friends who don't like you. Why would they ever want to take your money so then they got to explain to their friend?
Makes sense.
Because a lot of these guys don't think about it's about the money. That's like I asked the question on this one show I was on. I said to the DJs, the selectors, if a batty man book you, will you play? No, man. I said, that is crazy. Come over here, Grammy. What do you have on? Alexander McQueen sneakers, batty man.
Yo!
Spin around, let me see a label of your pants.
But you know, I just find out, my friend, when I time we don't want to dance, and the man them coming from Miami. I will go shopping and every man a shop and man said, bro, God, a woman pants me wear now. What do them money?
Listen, that's why I'm 6 foot. And that's why when I go into stores, I hate you Jamaican men. Because when I go into stores, I can't find them to reach here. Because y'all done bought them all. And I'm sick of y'all. And I see y'all in the line in front of me. And I'm like, I wanted those black pants. This fucking fish, he got them. It's upsetting. It's upsetting.
Yo.
It's upsetting.
You see, Mr. Ray and nephew, him working, huh?
Yo, I'm just...
Him working, huh?
I can't. Anyway.
That me. I tell him work. But go on.
Let's pull up to where I said magnificent.
Yeah,
right?
we were on Kid them.
Oh, okay, so on Kid them.
Yeah,
That's why
we
you
on
never
Kid them.
got your,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, I rated them. Is it maybe because Entourage and Banky don't get on? And they threw me in because that's his brother? Because I went for a booking, Kid.
You keep asking me questions.
I thought I was a top man, and Kid is like, talk to Entourage. I'm saying.
Yeah, you keep asking me questions, but you keep answering them yourself.
All right, go on. Nah, nothing for sure.
You ask me a question and I answer it.
You're right. I apologize.
Because there it is right there.
That hurt.
And what's funny enough is that if they even really knew, even when you booked Banky for your events, y'all probably didn't speak.
No, a lot of times me and my brother.
That's what I'm saying.
And
So
I
they
paid
assume-
him like
Yes,
people
and
thought
they
my brother
assume-
came for free. Here go your check. See you later. Bye. It's a business. It ain't nothing personal.
If they only knew that it wasn't what they thought. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'll pull it up to magnificent. What my issue was with that event was the selectors that they had play. Now, the reason why that young man played, the one from Trenton,
Thank you, sir.
what's his name?
Oh, you talking about Young Russ?
Young Russ.
No, man. Young Russ kind of.
Hold on.
All right, I'm
Big
sorry.
up Young Russ. I'm not taking nothing.
But where you
from
in
him.
there? Me never see you in there.
Don't worry about that.
I
Listen.
hide it.
No, because if I was there, I would have made you give me money. No.
Oh, you're right about that.
So,
Nice, all right.
so, no, I'm saying that to say this. Why dancehall is not the same.
Okay.
And why we went from that story to
Volume
this real
1
quick.
was the name of the song.
Volume 1.
Yes. Good song.
Big up Young Ross. No, he can play.
Yes, he
I
can.
like that guy.
Didn't he win a clash already?
He did not win.
I'm
I'm
so-
glad you asked me that.
Oh, shit.
So, for some of the guys that were a part of that award show that was
Yes.
taking place,
Yes.
he Magnificent, somebody from Magnificent was involved in it, right? In that whole
Okay.
little award show thingy.
Okay.
Entourage, a bunch of them, I
Okay.
think, and Stylus Sound. Big up Stylus Sound.
Okay.
And the winner of that particular part of the clash was Mr. Biggs. Big up Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, I like Biggs. Super
My
Biggs.
question is, Mr. Biggs won the Clash. Why didn't Mr. Biggs play at Magnificent? So, okay, thank you. So for me, in my mind, I said, damn, what Biggs do them? I called Biggs one time. I said, Biggs, if you're sleeping none of them, galley. Because why aren't, you would think that the winner is the one to get the nice check for that event. Why not?
Pause.
Back to where we left off at.
And where was
talking
that?
about the Magnificent event.
Okay.
And how, first let me ask you guys, right? Because if the purpose, when they did Magnificent, it was for the winner of the Clash.
Because I never heard that.
Yes, that would have been, no, you're right. Let me not lie on y'all. Pull it back. It wasn't the word. But I would think you would book the DJ that won the Clash that you were a part of, that your money was into, that your name was on it. I would think that. But then I remembered not a lot of people like Biggs.
I wouldn't say...
They call him a after hours DJ because no one ever gave him the chance.
I won't say that they don't like him. That's not... You're forgetting.
Okay, what is it?
So remember, you're coming from New York. And then you're here in Jersey. You made your mark in New York and Jersey. It's not about... You have the hype set. And I feel like the hype set now I look upon Biggs. So. Super Biggs. And you corrected me. So I'm going to take that. You said he can play all different types of ways.
He can.
It's just like you just said. When you say DJ Kid and Entourage, they for the hype man. So
put on four
Biggs
different
not
colors.
putting on the tight pants and they appealing
No, but see,
as...
of late he has been.
I don't...
No, I'm telling you now.
Well,
I think it's Kimmy. But of late, that boy been...
him get a new woman?
Yeah, big breast and butter man.
Oh, well, listen, me I know about them
Yeah,
things.
you don't know, right? So as I'm saying,
but
so him don't look like a mechanic anymore when him come outside.
So, I mean,
I
he
feel
gotta
like, again,
go hard and
name
and
that
then
they
put out
around-
his own thing because
The name they put around him is After Hours DJ. That's why. After Hours Selector. He can only After Hours. Now, any event that I have or is in my event spaces that I have had for 3 years, I book him. Again, I just told you that he played my August event in 2022 side of Polish and played the shit out of that thing.
and
You
big
know,
up Super Biggs because
Big up Super Bigs. Them know my brother. Not
and big
gonna
up
ever let him
Polish,
go.
even though
Big
you know.
light skinned man is an old man. I love him still, but
Big
yeah.
up Noah, you know.
Fuck Noah.
Noah, it wasn't me,
That
but go ahead.
motherfucker. Big up Noah, see him win. But no, I feel like, and that's my question. Do you think because if you booked an event, right? Say you had an event, a big event.
Oh, we
like
having
that.
a cookout. We're gonna do free food and everything, but for the summer, I'm just having a cookout. No more dances for me. I want everybody come and eat, and I don't know about the drinks, but the food, everybody could come and eat all you could eat till your
Did
belly
Ray and
drops.
nephew
Summertime.
just make you just
Nah,
cut me
I
off
already
and-
had that in plan. Big up Triple X, pressure them. That's his. Well, it's our. But you know, I don't do that no more because you know that was the
pressure.
Where you go?
My
Go
thing
ahead,
when
go
pressure
ahead.
them used to step up. But
Yeah.
for like, if you have an event, you
Yeah.
and Shawnee throw a big event. You, Shawnee, and Bullybad throw an
Yeah.
event, right?
Yeah.
Bullybad is the silent
Big up Bullybad.
right? That's so, right? And he,
I'm
y'all
in
have
there
an
and said
event.
bully beef, but I'm a
Me
rigid.
too. I almost
Bullybad.
did when he came in too. I said, a good thing it's not beef, right?
Yeah.
So, y'all have an event. Bullybad are the silent one,
Correct.
right? Him are the money man.
Correct.
You and Shawnee are the feast. Everybody know Uno
Yeah.
show this award show,
Yeah.
right? You have all of your contestants, mind
Correct.
you. 4 months from that, Bully Bada keep a dance.
Yes.
And he keeps one dance every year.
Correct.
And because his money was the foundation of this event,
Yeah.
I would assume, and maybe it makes an ass out of you and me for me to assume that,
Yeah.
that Bully Bad would pick all of the winners to have at his grand event. So you don't have the same, and that's the problem with Jersey. The CM DJ them I play it everywhere. I don't need to stop it. What do you think? That's like my...
You're absolutely right about changing up the event. That's why when I used to throw parties, I gave away dogs, I gave away cars, I gave away diamonds, I gave away bags, I gave away red bottoms, I brought artists. I had to keep it enticing.
Yeah.
I had white girls, black girls, Spanish girls. I had people from all different places because people like those things, you know what I'm saying? But again, I left it because badness coming out and me not depend that. I'm money thing me depend. So again, you have Magnificent when we go, you paying $200 a bottle, it's $250. They want a hype DJ because, and not to say Biggs,
Is not
no
a hype
disrespect.
DJ. No, right.
People follow what's hype. You said to me when I came in the dance hall, I had a statement to make. You know what I mean? You said to me, young kid boy, you can say whatever you want. I Tivoli God and my people them come from.
Right.
Badness. We're not no more if I say.
Right.
But again, me live at Jamaica, I go to school at Jamaica. You understand? But I am American. My mother and father's Jamaican. You know what I mean? What makes me any different? We all African. But again, they made it hard for me. So I had to fight. When I came out, I dropped the top. I had to make my money talk for me. You know what I'm saying?
And you did.
That's what the difference is.
You had them running around.
You know what I mean? So you got to think about it. If I come out as a regular person and I come in white tees and chill, don't nobody want to come to your party. People want to go where the money people like. And if you hype and you can bring out the hypeness, that's what it is. It's sad to say, but that's how you got to do it. Go ahead.
Mr. Fresh Prince Ramot dance and him not buy back.
Oh, you start over. Remember, Fresh Prince was with, what's that artist name that? Ricky Blaze, bust them. Stop. Stick a pin and Bottles R Us.
You right from New York.
So
right.
let's start over.
You right.
All right, scratch that.
You right.
Because before you stop knowing you have your woman them.
Right.
You know what, a broke man.
No.
So okay then, you answer your question.
Yeah, but
You answer your question.
Let's let before.
Not to stop you, but I'm gonna show you an incident. God has blessed me where things have always been in my favor, and it's not because I do for others, and I don't look for nothing, and God has made sure things work in my favor. I remember one time, right? I had just bought my Benz. This was my first Mercedes S500. Never forget it. It's 2002. No, it was 2000. It was 2000 I bought the Benz S500. Black seats, beautiful. 22s, but my best friend used to drive it. So I had a Lincoln Continental. I drive my Lincoln when I'm doing my dirt. So a dance hall groupie sees me. Oh, Jahfari, pressure fall off. He ain't got nothing going on. Look at him. I mean, I'm a work clothes. Me say we are dicky suit like me. I work. I police here. Them time to me in the streets. That's before I caught my case.
Yeah.
And I laugh. I said, yeah. As God, our Father God. She sent me the next year, St. John. And I'm a black Benz. How far draws me take off?
PR1. Yeah, made.
So, for sure you again. You can't drive my car, but you give me the draws
Over the
because of the car. So you see, super bigs, you might have to pull up in the Benz, you know.
Nah, you're right. Makes sense.
And it's bad, it's sad.
No, it's sad, but you're right.
Because you gotta love people for who they are and what they could do and bring to the table.
Right.
And that's where it's at right now.
Let's get into back to you now.
Okay. Interesting.
I remember a time when you ended up on the pink
And I
wall.
let them know you got Rick Owens, though.
Talk about
Those
it.
cost some money right there.
Talk
But go
about
ahead,
it.
I'm excused.
I got a rich girlfriend now.
Go ahead. Pop. Go ahead.
You ended up on the pink wall.
I think I ended up on the pink wall because of the pressure of them ladies. Because let them tell it I was sleeping with them and on my kids, never.
And you know what was
Those
crazy?
were my sisters.
Yo, and you know what was crazy? Like, for me, I can even honestly say, y'all not even Jahfari type. None of y'all.
Facts.
That was a part of pressure them ladies. None of you.
Facts.
And it's not like you weren't beautiful ladies. I'm not saying that. But it's to Foxy, to Flawless, to Samantha, Samantha. You guys were just beautiful ladies, just not for
But
him.
you know, they had talent. The problem was they wouldn't follow protocol. With me, they felt like people start getting in their ears. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say that.
And
it had to be that.
I
Because if
set
you
up a
put zero
system.
in, you can't get nothing back. So if you get something back, grateful you shall be for what you got back. Because you can't go in no store, no car dealership.
But
no
they,
super-
but not to cut you, they had it easy.
That's
when
what I'm
we
saying.
started, it was like this. Okay, this is how we gonna do it, team.
You're watching Doseofit the Family.
If you want to throw a party, pressure them. We'll put up 50% or the 100%. If we put up the money for you, you get back 40%. Were you gonna
Right.
get a better deal than
No,
that?
there was none
Without
better.
a dollar.
There's none better. There's none
But
better.
people start telling them they could do it on their own.
But why would the people that's telling them they could do it on their own never did one on their own?
And excuse me, let me start over. I only helped one person, and that was China Black. Everybody else did it their own, and people would say, "Oh, that's Jahfari party." It wasn't my party. They did their own thing.
Was that was
Not
black and
Michelle.
gold?
Michelle.
Big up,
Pressure.
Miss Doc. Big up.
I'm gonna say because at the time I gave her the title.
Yeah, I know.
She helped her, but you know where I messed up?
Where?
You know who was really, really nice and was a rider for me, and I didn't really look at it till it was too late? She was from Patterson. She was young, and she cussed me out. She wanted to be part of Pressure Them.
And you probably should have picked her.
She was dark-skinned, skinny, and tall. Leota?
I love her.
I messed up.
I salivated.
She was a
just
rider.
now.
She's like,
I love her, and she's.
but she would have ride. She was
And
ready.
I
She's
bet-
like, I want to.
And
You
you
ain't gonna
should've.
bring me, and I should have brought it.
You should have.
But at the time, I didn't want to, but I should have because she would have followed protocol. Everybody else was like, hey, big up my sister Foxy.
She'd have been
big
a
up
good, big
all
up
of
Foxy,
them.
big up Flawless, big up Samantha. They
And-
ain't taking nothing from them.
Posh was
Posh.
doing her thing, but Posh kind of
I
faded me, too
hype.
hype.
Nobody and them.
Too hype, but you know what?
T-
They
Brandnewbizz.
forgot about the wrong thing. They made the hype knock out the money, and they could have made the money. I gave them the golden goose. They had to pay for liquor. They had to do nothing. They had all the...
Jahfari, we had these discussions on my
we
couch.
did. You did tell me.
And not saying anything negative against any one of them, because you guys are all awesome women in your own right.
Yes, they are.
You bring your own crowd, your own swag, avid. But certain things, everything ain't for everybody. Let's just say that.
Facts.
Some people, they're just
Facts.
for help, and
Facts.
that's it. You know?
But you know what? I think as our culture and our people, we let people get in our heads. If something is good, don't try to fix it. Work with what you got. Because when I gave them that title, I didn't give them that title because I wanted to make money off of them.
Right.
I wanted them to build their own legacy, and it would be like, oh, which
Family.
I'm gonna say this. I love Flawless. Flawless still carry the brand.
She do.
Ride or die. That's
She do.
my baby.
It's still up there. You
Pressure
right.
for life.
Yeah,
and
you
you know,
right.
I'm gonna buy her own pendant.
She need it.
She deserve it.
She deserve it. She earned
Flawless,
it.
I'm
'Cause
going
still
Flawless
today.
call me and I'm gonna get you that pendant.
Until them say they don't
PDF
want
for
nothing
life.
small. They
You
don't
know what I'm
want
saying?
nothing
I got
dibby
it. I promise you that. It's
Yeah,
there.
facts. Nah,
you know what I
because
mean?
she's
It's
still-
on family.
she's still-
it's
yeah,
showing.
yes,
I got it. She
she's
ride.
still-
She
yes.
ain't never take that title down. So I owe her that. And on everything, she gonna get that piece.
And she, yeah, no, and she
Yeah.
still set pressure.
Yeah, for life.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
I love
yeah,
her.
you got to
I
give her
love her.
that. Absolutely.
I gave her flowers. You know what
You
I'm
have
saying?
to.
She always called me and bro, you good?
You have to.
Good, baby.
Question, Jaffa.
Yeah.
What do you think really was, aside from the specific haters, because majority of your haters were people close to you?
I learned this. I'm 43 right now, and I've learned this at 42 that most of your haters are the people closer to you that give people. So remember, let's rewind that and scratch back because I'm not ashamed. I'm from the streets and
And
I
you
handle
should
my
speak,
business,
right.
which anybody could get caught slipping. There had to be an inside of that. After Silver and White, somebody tried to kidnap me.
It was.
Somebody tried to kidnap me.
Nigga, you came to my house.
Okay. So, yeah, and I'm telling it live again. Someone tried to kidnap me. And then they came back and apologized after that.
A somebody where no.
Yeah, it had to be.
Jaffa,
Had to be.
you are a type of guy, and you move more intricate now. It's weird. You're like a Wi-Fi hotspot. 1 minute you call me, you here, and then the next 7 minutes you across fucking town. Blows my mind.
I'm going to tell you this. I don't even let my closest friends know where I live. And it's sad, but it's facts.
No, it's not sad. It's about being in peace.
Yeah.
That's the only place you have.
But you know what?
That's peaceful.
Not to cut you, sis. You know what messed up my personal relationship? Because I used to say, yo, I'm not posting you or my kids. I don't need nobody to see, oh, you don't love me, you don't want to post me. People don't know how serious it is until, it was crazy. They pulled up at my car lot, opened the trunk, pulled out guns, big up Sean Storm again. Like, yo, what? And China rolled on the foot like, you're not taking the boss. Like a movie.
Big up blood clot China.
Like it was like a movie, but they didn't know we was deep in there. So when they realized, they fired shots and ran back to the car and pulled off. And then 3 days later, yo, we gonna squash this. We didn't mean it. You came to kidnap me. What you mean?
What were you gonna do to me when you kidnapped me?
Kill me, probably kill me and want the money.
No, but pause. And this is, and I cut you right here to say this. You never know who you are freaking with.
Never.
Until you've freaked with them.
So you see why I left dancehall alone. I left dancehall alone because they said I was making too much money.
But you were. It wasn't a lie. Let me tell you why. Jaffa would go to event, like he's speaking of, whenever they said something, he was Soulja Boy to it, right?
Yeah.
And he would go live or at his events, grab the mic and say, who's spending $70,000 on an event? How much you think it costs to have Lady Saw here? How much you think it costs to have Bungie Garland here? Do the math. How much money y'all think I really make?
So let me say that because I don't want people to think it's arrogance or being hype. It's
No,
not that. It was because people would say that I'm giving back to the people. Let's scratch that. Lips. How many people, and I'm never going to say no names, that I pay their rent on Christmas holidays, buy their kids gifts,
a bunch.
Give donations, give back, food drives. So I'm like, really?
A lot, no exaggeration.
Promoters that couldn't throw their party, I lend them the money.
A lot.
Come on. So it's like, you know.
But again, it's crab in a barrel, Jaffa. They want to see you win, but not more than them.
It's sad.
It is, and it's not ever gonna change. We just the season just changed, or the year just changed. It's the same thing. Nothing's ever gonna change with that. You gotta bring people down to a level. That's why today, anybody in an argument with me, and I'm gonna bring up the incident that I had with Roy Fowl and Leah. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. They had an event in my backyard. It was just her, but they do events together at that time. They were doing like a Monday night thing or whatever. 4th of July, they had something in my backyard. She paid me the deposit the day before or the day of because it was last minute. She got it, and I don't usually do that, and I should have knew better. But I did it. Had the event, didn't go so well because 3 events happened that night.
Facts.
Instead of coming to me and saying, Lips, see where going. Let me just give me some time. Because I deal with people the way they deal with me.
Facts.
You could have, and I even gave her an example of another person who owed me money until that particular day. That's passed. But I said, they owe me like $2,000. And because at the end of their event, they said to me, Lips, I ain't make no money, but I get paid every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, I'm going to give you $500. And I said, bet. And that's what she did. So I had to respect it. There was no need for me to go live or cuss you out. Because you respected me.
Facts.
So when 3 days later I didn't get my money and I went live, now they mad. Everybody call, why you do that?
Well, I'm gonna say this. When people go live and do, because I saw it. Jamaican John do that the other day, and she got her money in like 5 seconds.
And that day that I went live, Roy Fowl called me because someone else sent him my live, and by 3 p.m. that day, I had the balance of my money. And when I got it immediately, I screenshot the tag to Kat from Cash App and said, thank you, and
I think I did see that.
And I said, she kept calling me and yelling, if you know me from back in what a club named on Lyons Avenue? Fabian Place. Sorry. No, Eclipse. You know me from Eclipse days. Remember back then, way back.
So that's why she should have paid you.
I said that was like, you was like 13, 14 then at the time. So that means you know me at least 10 years. So you knew not to with me. You knew you could have came to me. If you say you knew me that long, you knew you could have came to me and said, Lips, guess what? And I would have overstood you. I really would have. Because I paid little to nothing to have that place and charged $2,000 for it every time.
But you know what? You can't even you can't even look at it and take it personal because
no, I don't. I take it as disrespect because we're not friends when we do business.
But big up Ralph Liquors and big up Peter. Look how much people owe them for liquor.
Leah did owe him $5, $6, $7
grand.
Before she got Puerto Rico. Big up Ralph, yeah, she did.
Big up Ralph and Peter.
And big up Peter, yeah. So for me, it's always a principle. Right now, today, in America, right now, today, I owe Oscar Rasta about $407.
For real?
About 12 years, nigga.
Oscar ain't worried about that.
Exactly.
Oscar, hold up.
Exactly my point.
Hold up. You don't owe Oscar. Because Oscar and Bubba Chin owe me fair. The day I string up a sound and them not pay me, but they pay the
them not
so you scratch that bill.
Credit.
Right off the bill. That bill right. Me tell you. Jahfari press, I said that bill right.
That credit they right off.
Right off.
Right this so.
I'm a friend them. I'm a friend them. Big up Oscar. Remember when Oscar Crown Ice did I win? Jesus, peace. Dance all nice.
Bro, that's when dance hall was nice. Today it's not nice. It's not. Today, every woman looks like a tranny in dance hall.
You're watching Doseofit the Family.
No. Bully bad. 90% of the woman them in the dance, not do them body. Am I lying? Yes or no?
Some of them, the body, but some of them too, it's soft, but some of them too hard.
Tranny.
Oh, shit. I don't know about that because...
Competition. The tranny them are winner, no? The tranny them just have a body. That's the hunger thing. Them are winner, no?
Hold up. Not to...
Tranny still have body.
Hold up.
Oh.
I was at Magnificent the other day. And nothing to do with Magnificent. But...
You did. You saw a tranny.
It really was...
You said, yep.
I thought that was real.
Big up my nice, clean dolly, Kylie. Mwah.
Oh, my God. Is that the one they said got a
Big up my nice, clean dolly.
Oh, my God. Not really. Is this what's going on?
Let me tell you something. Let me explain something.
I'm done. Maybe that's why I got out before I got out.
Let me explain. No, Jaffa, you would have known because you're not that, you're cocking a frisky. You're cocking a sling over your shoulder. You're cocking in your front pocket.
Whoa.
Your cocky don't swing across your pendulum like for your chain. Mm-hmm. So you would have never, I doubt that highly, that ever happening to you. But let me explain something to you again. Okay. I feel like everyone should be allowed to be anywhere that they want to be, to each his own. Don't bother nobody if they don't bother the fuck you.
Facts.
You understand me?
I'm speechless because I don't want nobody beat, you know. But I mean, I was in Magnificent. It was like, I mean, it's a lot of them. I mean,
It is. It is.
And big up Magnificent because I had a great time.
And that's where they come out to. Events like Magnificent, Daybreak, Vlue Clay, Clique, whatever that is in Daybreak. That's where they go. Because that's where they feel comfortable. I remember like 13 years ago in Africanistan, them beat up a batty man. The pedophile selector were locked up in a prison now.
Don't do him, sir. We don't know if him really do it. Please don't do that.
Jaffa, don't make me get up off this seat.
I don't want to get up.
Slap you.
I don't.
What do you mean you don't know if he did it?
So, all right. You know what? I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Yeah, I bet you water it down.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, I bet you water it down.
All right, let's water it down.
That selector,
yes,
said in the party that Lips bring the Batman in the party, and I don't know this man. I never knew him. We friends now because I was the one that saved them from the bathroom after them broke down the whole bathroom for try to kill him. That's the first night I ever met him. It's crazy. I'm still friends with him today. From Facebook. The man at the party. What's his name that's gone to that plays with Jabba and Bobby now? He's from over here.
Lando said to me,
Lips,
Hype.
why you big up Lando Hype? Lando said, Lips, why you bring? I said, me. That if the fish just tell us said me bring the money near. I don't even know that man. It was one song played. The man didn't bother nobody. He never tried to touch a bottom. Him just a dance in my mind in business. And them.
But you know what? Not to cut you. Back to that because you bring it up.
Yeah.
Magnificent. No, some say a man want ballad, man want wine. Me I say, I fish that. Him did want wine. Me I say, me hear the. But go ahead.
Big up each and everyone out here tonight. I am Lips. Watch our episode brought to you by Doseofit on TheFamily.
I definitely think it's Mr. Ray and nephew.
It definitely is. He's usually my problem, both of them.
Oh yes.
Usually my issue when I say stuff on a microphone I shouldn't.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get chewed up for this one. Mr. Ray and nephew and cranberry juice with ice.
Listen, problem, my liquor ice, trouble.
Trouble.
I just want to really go off and go out by saying, follow this whole movement.
Facts.
The family, catch it on YouTube. This particular episode, I feel like, is going to cause acid reflux and a little bit
reflex.
Yeah, a little acid reflux, a little indigestion. You know what I mean? Might need a perk or a Xanny. It's all right. Such is life. But get into it. Tune into the episode. Like, I feel like being real is so unreal these days. Let's do it. Let's try it. Real body women are winning. Your coochies are still good. Your saggy breasts are still in the game.
Well, if he love him, he love him.
Listen, me have a bagash. Me look like what a cake name? What oatmeal cream pie? So me look underneath my clothes.
You know that's only true love.
Me not ask Christ. Just tune into this particular episode. I feel like Jaffa. They've been waiting for this in their own little way because they're gonna watch it. It's coming out when, Shawnee? Friday, Saturday, whatever. This is something that
I think Sunday.
This is something them did a weird pun. Them not know yet. Okay. When they listen to it, then they're gonna be like, this fat ass nigga and this ugly bitch. They really.
I'm losing weight. I don't cut.
You still fat, bro. You still fat. I seen you sitting in your truck. Your stomach still touch.
I'm cutting it down.
You are cutting it significantly.
I'm working.
My friend, significantly, but you're still fat. I've seen you fatter.
So I may have more room, you know? Cut off this, more room.
Yeah. Let's get into what he's doing now. We don't see Jahfari in dance hall and being the top dog that we know him to be right now because he is into construction. owning buildings and properties,
Facts.
making people have something to live for. The workers, I hear him talk to them all the time. It's so funny because he's like, Pablo, make sure turn the time, let me see. Turn the time. Now fix, what about the light, the center light where they're at the front of the house? Come on. Okay, let me see, titivate, let me see, pepper light? Yeah, I've seen him do it. This is what he's into right now. It's construction, it's buying properties, making them better, making it so. I've seen Jaffa is point of view. I saw a video on TikTok of a landlord sharing how someone destroyed his property.
Facts.
Jaffa's that guy. I seen it with my own eyes. Seen it.
Facts.
Seen it. Months and months. I need y'all to stop this. Let's talk before we go. Let's real quick. Stop it. If you can't afford your rent, move out.
Facts.
Stop doing this to landlords and thinking that it's okay. You destroy property and leave, and you think it's okay.
But you saw the one that
I seen it
in New York, the one that killed the people because they weren't paying rent.
I seen it.
And then the other one that tried to burn down the building, he got caught.
It's a girl on Airbnb.
He was Jamaican too.
Yes. It's a girl on Airbnb, this white woman who feels like she rented this man's $1 million property on Airbnb for a month. And after the month, what she did...
No, it was the man that rented the woman.
The man that rented the woman, sorry.
Yeah.
In 30 days, she found a bugger violation.
She found the loopholes.
And she report the violation. The woman in the man owes 3 years now.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It was 3 years?
3 years.
But he got out, though.
Him finally get her
got
out. But
out.
for 3 years, she lived there like it was hers. She even Airbnb'd it as her
She
own.
knew the loopholes.
She work him. Uno for stop it. You don't have money for pay your rent. That's why these landlords is doing this. I'm trying to buy a house right now.
Oh, I got one for you. So my boy, me and Shawnee was there today. My boy was talking to me. And he actually just got a tenant, got Section 8, moved it in. Something happened where I think...
She lost the Section 8?
No, she had the Section 8.
Oh, okay.
But I think that his tone, the voice, messed with the caseworker. So when he called back, he's supposed to get the security deposit, which normally the tenant pays that, not Section 8.
Yeah, not Section 8.
But they have a plan to give an
figure-
incentive because a lot of landlords don't want to take it. So him and the secretary got in an altercation.
Right.
The secretary tells the caseworker and the supervisor that he was disrespectful. So they calls him back and say, listen, we're not paying the security. The tenant says, well, what you want me to do? Take that up with them. So she's like, I'm not going nowhere, but you don't have a security deposit. So by right, you should be going.
Yeah.
So now he has to file eviction. But the point was,
It's
I'm
gonna
like,
cost him.
if you should have had a backup plan. So, okay, Section 8 agreed. But where do you think it's okay not to have a security deposit? And it's sad that our people are doing this to each other.
First of all, this government allows it. I'm going to say this because I'm so sick of hearing people talk about Africans and all of this scam of them come from Africa.
But not to cut you,
the-
this happened because of COVID and Trump. Remember, Trump said, and everybody loves Trump, not to, I don't
Me
really
get
care
about
for
30 grand when Trump did a run.
See?
Me not
But
ask
people
Christ.
want-
Me not ask Christ.
But them get the 30 grand. All right, how much ballers was out here? And where the money they know?
Yeah, but they not real ballers. They
But
not.
they was ballers
all
when
of y'all,
COVID came.
all of y'all live in apartment buildings or in your mom's basement of her house or with your baby mother.
When I got started, I made a live in a basement before.
No.
But me did
and
at
then-
16 when I lived in a
Okay.
basement, 16,
So shut your mouth. You was still with your parents. So keep by your mouth. I'm talking about these niggas that be
No,
in
me
dance
that
hall
parent in a
today.
basement.
Okay, and you were in the basement. Talking about these niggas today whose style and all their designer comes in a blue bag. The plastic blue bag, never from the actual store. It comes in the blue bag.
Where the
from
blue
off
bag?
of- The plastic blue bag, the scandal bag, man. And a real things, them buy it off of. What the street name in the Bronx? The one of them things are, it not real. Because I'm going to tell you why I realized that. You guys wear the most expensive things. As soon as they come on the internet, you have them, right? But you guys have family members in Jamaica doing bad. Y'all don't own a house. Y'all don't own a car. You're leasing it. I know you are.
Damn, it's that bad.
There's no way you're buying a $3,700 pair of jeans and you don't live in a house.
Oh, I wear jeans for $3,700.
They're not really 37. They're not the real jeans. I'm just
Which
saying.
jeans y'all talking about?
The Amiris. Anybody in
idiot. I mortgage that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying to you. That's why I'm telling you that it's not real. It's an image y'all are portraying because there's no way you guys are wearing.
So let me ask you a question. You as a woman, how do you dictate that a man has money?
For me, let's just say any human, because men and women, I see them the same, right?
Yes.
So for me, it's not about the car that you drive or the clothes that you have on. I don't care about none of that. First,
You need to explain to the young ladies that's coming up.
I'm gonna explain. First of all,
because they feel that these guys in the club with these bottles, and they're not saying
them
all
in
of
a
them,
fear clothes,
because you have some.
And them stand up in the shoes lean because them don't want to see him boss. Okay?
Must be nice.
Fendi, Dior, YSL, McQueen, all of the top brands, whenever they make anything, all of their stitching lines up. Even if the pattern is not the same up here on the sneaker, they cut the cloth to make sure.
But I'm confused. You have Bill Gates. What's the one that own? You got Elon Musk.
Right.
And what's the one that own Instagram or Facebook? Zuckerberg. They don't got none of them shits on, and they billionaires.
Okay,
so explain to me. You know what? The problem is
too much scam I run about the place. First,
I'm not even worried about the scam.
No, I'm saying right now, that the girl I'm frightened for the scammer them, cause them have 100,000.
Listen, I want my black people to stop focusing on these name brands until you could afford them.
No, because in real life, afford them.
But you got some that got the real shit, that got Chanel bags
don't
even got 5,000 in the bank account.
Very few. Let me tell you right now from New York, because it ain't nobody in Jersey.
You bugging. Come on,
Listen,
man.
my friend.
So you tell me none of these dance hall girls out here don't got the real Chanel bag and the real... Don't do that. Really? You bugging. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. See,
don't give them no benefit.
Mask on. You about to go hijack them out here?
Listen, don't give them no benefit of no doubt. And I want you to do the math. Because none of these dance hall women that you see in parties, body do, body not do, in the clothes.
They pay money for the body. That's 10, 20 grand.
Hold on.
Okay,
but they live in an apartment.
What?
You really think right now them people that's in dance hall right now own a house? Own a car?
Some of them.
Name them.
That I know own a house?
That you know.
Damn, you just fucked me up. Excuse my language. You just messed me up with that one. Grammy own a house.
Okay. I'm not going to deny that. That's a fact. Yes. Nick.
Focus on the house, right?
Yes. Focus is a.k.a. Professor Ogilvy. What's
the one Eddie Murphy played? Dr. Doolittle?
Dr. Doolittle. Okay, that's the...
Focus, you my man. I'm no disrespect.
Yeah, Focus is an educated...
He's a real doctor.
All right.
Doctrine.
That is it. Real man. Say somebody else. Entrepreneur?
Yeah.
You can't...
Isn't he a nurse?
Yes, he's a nurse.
Nurse make good money.
And he's up there too. Because I was in the kitchen at the hospital that he was running. So yes, he's that guy. You can't even think.
Who else?
And there's hundreds of people. It's a guy right now in dance hall driving a Maybach and go pull up to an apartment complex every day.
You lying?
Big up Benz, man. Love you.
Benz
See
man
him.
got a Maserati.
Love you.
Benz
See
man
him.
got a Maserati.
Maserati, I'm sorry. Still $100,000
Maybach
car.
is-
Whatever. Still an expensive car.
Benz man, big up yourself.
Big up yourself, bro. We're not thinking for future or for our kids or for what's gonna happen. We don't think. We are thinking about no. We are style. For sure about your liquor body and give people gal pitney.
But nobody, I'm not gonna fault the people. I'm gonna
No.
fault they weren't taught, because if they knew,
Bullshit.
how you gonna say
Bullshit.
that? I wasn't taught by my forefathers or my people to invest. I learned by surrounding myself by those type of people,
And why were you in those places to meet those circles?
because I wanted to elevate, and
Because that's what you wanted for you.
yeah, and I want to leave a legacy for my kids.
That part.
Facts.
Not everybody. We don't take anything away from the people that raised us or gave us life. I
No,
should
but
say.
they didn't.
Because a lot
nobody
of
taught
times
them.
they just gave us life, and that's it. Full stop.
But that's
Right?
all you needed from them. You don't. They don't owe you anything. They gave
Nothing.
you life. It's for you to take
Nothing.
advantage of it.
And grow with it.
Yeah, facts.
You learn from every day. Every day is a learning experience.
Facts.
My daughter about to be 16 on Saturday. I let her go on a little date for the first time.
Okay.
I had a stroke, miniature stroke.
But you came out wrong, so we ain't gonna worry
I
about
took
that.
my
But go ahead.
Pepto-Bismol and my Alka-Seltzer, and I made it.
Okay.
I made it through. I had to have a half a Percocet too, because this little fat motherfucker, like, he really liked my baby, and I was scared, right? And they known each other since 8th grade,
Okay.
you know. So
Okay.
he was a little overweight. She said he wasn't that cute then, but okay. He came to my house, paid for the Uber for them to go to the little restaurant, paid for the little food. Little Muslim dude, Al Kahim Shaheem something. He ain't bad looking, cute little guy. He a little fat, but he's all right. Told him don't
But you
think
gotta
about.
tell him
I
he
told
can't
him
have multiple wives.
not around the fuck here.
You know he must.
Not this Jamaican.
He
You better
Muslim.
break up. Break up. I won't have it. She won't be in a chemo. I won't have it. I won't have it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. She loves jerk pork. That's foolish. That's dumb. Do that to my baby. That's dumb.
Okay.
But no, I say that to say this. We all have to grow. Because I knew when I was 16, my mother would never let me go on a freaking date. Date where? Date God. Should I tell me go in my room and read the Bible?
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? But again, my baby is a straight A student. It's her first year in this high school. She's already the student council body president for the 10th grade.
Okay.
She went to upstate New York to speak on behalf of 10th graders.
Yeah.
My baby is doing it.
Congratulations.
She don't give me less than a B. And that's because she might have missed a day. This love school. Yeah. So Matt, that's like I want $135 from you tonight. Come and forget her. I
so
tattoo
can I
sat
ask
there and
you-
it cost me $450.
Okay,
Don't cut me off.
So can I ask you this? Where do you go to break that cycle? Explain that to me. So that they can understand, because me and Shawnee 876 are gonna do seminars to help people better themselves in life and understand real estate and how to grow wealth. Let me ask you this question.
Go for it.
How important is real estate to you? And to see where it could further you. Let me just see.
Okay, so it really didn't get important to me until early last year, when I'm in the process of buying a property in Florida for just to make money so I can have an Airbnb, my fiance and I.
Okay.
And I realized then that it was,
Okay,
Took
I'm
my
gonna
breath
stop. I'm
away.
gonna stop you in your tracks right there.
okay.
The Airbnb wave ain't for everybody.
No, it's not.
So let me give you that thought.
Okay.
My advice: the first thing you should buy is a multifamily. It should be a two.
It is a multifamily.
Okay, because Airbnb is okay, but you have to worry about. It has a clause. Airbnb will say, well, no. You might say no parties.
Right.
You're still gonna try to do parties.
Right.
So you want to protect that space. Me, and this is my suggestion, because I win by it. I have multiple Section 8 tenants. When I first started, I didn't, because that stigma. Everybody got stigma. Whether I got Section 8 or not, you can have a regular tenant and they tear up your shit. So, Section 8 pays up to 70% of the rent.
Right.
So, if the tenant is not
paying their
working,
share. Right.
they'll pay the full amount. But if they are working, the tenant has to pay 30%. When I was in COVID, and thank you, Father God, I was $80,000 in the hole with rental loss from tenants.
Damn.
DCA saved me. And I got a check. I got the check a year later.
Damn, but you got
after I paid the tenants to leave out my pocket. Because I couldn't do it. I almost
you was gonna go
lose my
bankrupt.
properties.
Yeah. Yep.
So again, multifamilies, it can work. Airbnb doesn't work for everybody. Certain states, you have to register and pay taxes on it. Which you're gonna pay taxes with Airbnb, but the cities now.
Okay.
So
how
it's
I
more
differ.
restrictions. Why I'm saying
My sugar mama works for the U.S. government.
okay.
That answers everything that you just said.
Yeah, because you got them Rick Owens on, so I get it.
Thank you.
So, back to the conversation again.
So all of those things I override. I don't. She is a auditor for the U.S. government.
Okay.
I don't.
But again, I'm saving you because I'm saying buy a multifamily.
Well, it is a multifamily. It's a
Rent it
four.
out.
It's one of those condos with 4 apartments.
Okay, so you're buying the whole 4 units?
We're buying the whole 4 units.
Okay, that could work.
So this is what I'm saying. So that's when I realized that this shit is tough because at first I was ready to move. My problem is I take care of my mother.
Which is right. You've been taking care of
Right.
mother.
So I can't. She doesn't walk anymore. So when I make a move, it got to be the right move.
You
And
have
her
to think for
neurologist,
your mother.
Yeah, her neurologist and the surgeons and everybody's like, her body ain't gonna take. All right, we'll stay here. That's why I had to make it an investment property. I wanted to move. I would have lived on the first floor and rented the other 3, no problem.
Makes sense.
But I can't because my mother comes first, even before me. So I'm waiting. It's a waiting game. You know what I mean? And that's when I realized that real estate.
Well, if you're gonna go in it, and I mean, even if you lived in the 1 unit, it still makes sense.
Right.
You got residual income.
Right.
It's not as big, but it's something. And and bear in mind, if you bought the property for $300,000,
$264.
oh wow, that's great. So if you bought it for, I'm just gonna say 300 to make the numbers even.
Right.
5 years, it could be worth 600,000. So you,
especially where it is,
you grabbed the residual income, and you made profit, and then if you decide to sell it, you made an extra 300. People don't understand that. So
they don't.
Remember, I like nice cars, nice things, but it depreciates.
It does.
So some cars, I'm not gonna say all.
Yeah, not all. Okay, let's say automobiles don't depreciate.
We're gonna say if you jumping out in, like I said earlier, in one of my skits, if you driving a GT3 Porsche,
that's different.
It's different. The value change. If you driving certain Ferraris, you driving certain Lamborghinis, the prices don't drop.
Yep.
So again, I would say for black wealth, real estate.
Real estate fluctuates though.
It ain't gonna lose. It would. Remember one thing. I'm gonna say this to you. You see why you said the key word, and this where they get you trapped.
Right.
And people trick you.
Right.
So let me say something to you. I was telling Mr. 876 earlier. I said, think about it. The market can crash with a dollar crash because, you know, we going through stuff. It's a recession. People don't want to believe it, but it's a recession. If the market crashes, you bought that house for $300. The market crash is only worth $100 or $50,000, right? From you know yourself, you're how old right now? You give me a fake number. You don't have to give me a real age, but just give me a number.
Oh, I'm 44.
From you know yourself and you're 44, has rent ever went down? Think about that. A 1-bedroom when you were in your 20s was how much?
Okay, so you can't use me as an example because in my 20s I was selling drugs.
You're still going. You're not listening to
All
me.
right.
When you were doing what you were doing in the streets in your 20s, how much was a 1-bedroom?
900.
No, never. In your 20s,
hold on.
It was
Jaffa,
about.
I didn't live here. That's why I say you
You
can't
lived in
use
New
me.
York.
I lived in California.
Okay, California. All right. Oh, that's even great.
I lived in California. A
All
1-bedroom
right,
condo
time's
was
out.
900.
You said 900.
Yeah.
Right?
$900.
At 20, right?
Yeah. That was literally
Go back to
1999.
California. Were you in LA?
Yes. Right now, my first cousin pays $3,200 for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay, so
him and his wife
So
and daughter.
pause. Depending on what part of LA you in, because I'll
Right.
be in LA,
Right.
you could pay $5,000 for one.
You
bedroom.
absolutely can.
So explain to me.
Don't let it be near nothing popping.
Okay, so I just answered your question.
Yeah.
If a 1-bedroom that used to be 900 when you was
Right
there,
now it's 22, 23.
Okay.
Yes.
So again, if the market crashed, the rent would never crash. Rent never goes down.
That's why she said for us to do that, to still go into that property, because it's right now I'm
All right, I'm gonna make it
growing.
easier for you. One day I was just playing around and I saw a condo, 2-bedroom. It was $40,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, $40,000? That's cheap.
That's not bad.
2-bedroom, secluded area,
Oh, nice.
quiet. I fixed it up. And me and Shawnee was talking about it earlier. And that 2-bedroom was for $40,000.
How much
Fixed
the
it
rent?
up. You know how much it's worth now?
How much?
Go on your phone. So I'm gonna make you be the.
Okay.
It's 286.
Wait.
Tell me when you're ready.
286.
Ogden. That's OGDEN Street.
OGDEN Street. Say no.
Orange, New Jersey. That was mine. Right? Look what it sold for and look what it's worth.
It's fucking huge, Jaffa.
Click on the price.
What? Okay. All right then. Wait, hold on.
I believe I bought that in 2019. What is the price?
147,900.
No.
200.
I sold it for 200. So I don't know where your mouth dropped.
I'm looking at 195.
No, bring it to me.
Look.
You saw one. All right, bring it to me. So you're looking at the wrong thing. So you got to unlock your phone. So again, she's passing me the phone, and I'm clicking on the Zillow, and there's the price right there. So look at the price at the top.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So screenshot it for me.
Sorry, I'm gonna screenshot it for him.
So I did it like that. So it was actually sold for $200,000.
228,400.
You see 195 because it's
Sold
called
on,
a they say seller, but it should say buyer's concession. So I gave back the homeowner $5,000 to close. I paid $42,000 for the house. Again, you see the price. I kept it for 2 years. I fixed it
Not
up.
making no money. Was it renting? Was it
No, just
sitting there?
just sitting.
One $200 tonight. Cash at me. Zell me.
Again, but we're going back to the conversation. So real estate instead of, and I thought about all those bottles that we gave away at the party. So again, black wealth and success.
Forever. I'm here for it.
Right.
I'm here for it. Good night, you guys. I love
Good night.
you so
We
much.
love
Big
you.
up the family. Dose of it in our ears, in our mouth.
Let them
in our
keep
nose.
talking. Whoa, bark if you're barking. Oh yes, let them talk, keep them talking. Hey, we're gonna keep them talking. Laugh when they're talking, yeah. We've got a lot more